MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Storm. St. Louis go to work on ending what's become an 8-game skid. First pitch is next. Jacob deGrom, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Boy, this guy was really good in his last one. How about he picked up career win number 150? That's not an easy thing to do. He'd like nothing more than have a good one today and get number 151 in the books.
Into the box, Vaughn Coppola. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The third baseman.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Underway here in the Monday opener as the game's first pitch misses for ball 1. Fellas, are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Stepping in now, Fernando Fuentes. He swings and misses. Throw down. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Coppola leads off second with nobody out. Again, another foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box now, Paul Halpern, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. As a look, now the pitch. Hit down the line at first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. He's got a 7-game hit streak going right now. That's a good solid week. What a foundation to build on. I think he's getting to where he's starting to feel real comfortable seeing the ball, and he's swinging it really good right now.
From the stretch. Fouled off. Comes set, the 0-1. Ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
From the stretch, the 1-2. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. 2-2. Here it is. Full count. 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Cards leave one. We'll go to the bottom of the first. No score. Joe Gatto gets the call for game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
First pitch on its way. On the ground to the right side. Oh, look at the sliding stop. It's there. He got him. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Dero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
Here's the first pitch. Chris Bryant comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They've had a pretty rough go of it of late, and that's being kind. They come in losers of 8 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to find any way to dig themselves out of this current losing streak, then they're going to have to downshift a little bit. Do the little things right. Play fundamentally sound. Play good defense. Turn double plays. Don't give the other team extra outs. And then somebody hit a gapper in a big spot and let everybody relax a little bit.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and towering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
At the plate, Henry says he'll ground this one foul for the first strike. He comes in with 16 home runs on the season so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Curveball bounces, and that gets by to the backstop. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, he has nobody to blame but himself. With one out, a runner on third can come home to score all sorts of ways. That's why, as a pitcher, you have to execute pitches even better when there are runners on base.
And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. The 2-2 one more time.
We're seeing a good AB here from the three-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
In now is Nico Horner, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 0-1 offering. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Bryant at third with 2 away. And he fouls this one off. The set and the 2-2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Pena goes to get it, and maybe some miscommunication there as the throw zips right by him. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. So now to the plate, Jacob deGrom, and a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. First pitch of the AB now.
Ball 1, no play.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Schnell gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. So 1 run here on 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 man left on base. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. Indiana leads it 1-0. New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the rookie first baseman, Kevin Ortiz. And now pitch on the way. No balls and 1 strike. Windup and the 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
Just hung in there on that one. Another 1-2 delivery. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That is good.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Jeremy Suarez. Trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. First offering. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. deGrom is sitting on exactly 150 career wins, halfway to that benchmark 300 number. But nevertheless, he's carved out a nice career in the big leagues to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Javier Lantigua.
To the plate now, Javier Lantigua. And that one got a piece of him.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Joel Pena trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. Here's the first pitch. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
The 0-1 on its way. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase it...
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1 left for the Cardinals. It remains 1-0. And now here is Marshall Wood. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. First pitch of the AB on its way. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Now that's popped up. Pena over to his left. 1 out.
Batting 7.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And this team right here is known for kicking the ball around. They have the lowest fielding percentage in the entire league, and it could come back to haunt them in this one.
Stepping in next, Nicholas Green. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average.
This guy can do just about everything when he's in the lineup. In the top 5 in the league in runs scored, and he's a big part of this offense. So there's more to this guy than just swinging the bat. He can get on base, too.
Now the first pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0 home. Sliced hard on the ground and into left field for a 1-out hit.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
So now to the plate, Carson Cole, and a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Set and the 1-0 pitch. In there, now the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Green, the runner at second with 1 away. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball.
Number 45 will be next. The 3-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. So now here is number 45, and he's the right man for the job with runners in scoring position as he ranks 5th in the National League in RBIs entering play.
Yeah, and he's such a youngster, too. You know, it's great for baseball as a sport when we've got such dominating young players like him making their mark. It's just fun to watch.
First pitch on its way.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate. And for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Ready with the 0-1. And low, it's a ball and a strike. It's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, Miguel.
One and two. Here it is.
2 balls.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the 2nd inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Fuentes finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. Now to bat, Joe Gatto. 9-1-2 due up.
Joe Gatto.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
The 1-0 home. Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. And with 1 away, time for a quick check of the standings, and it'll show you that these guys have the division race all sewn up as they look forward to baseball in October. Stepping up is Vaughn Coppola. He collected a base hit his first time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up to this point.
Ball that now.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Green is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see there, he's sitting in 2nd place in the National League in that department. Next to stand in is Fernando Fuentes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the AB now.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Hey, doubled up on breaking balls there outside. Now might be the time to bust that fastball in.
The 3-2 pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. Fouled away. Fouled off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Now a swing and a ball foul tipped at the plate, and oh boy, that got the home plate umpire right in the arm too. This is indeed a battle. The 11th pitch coming up. And the 11th pitch is the charm as he strikes him out to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Back here with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the left-handed hitting power threat Anthony Rizzo starts out the inning. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Anthony Rizzo is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Outside for a ball, 1-1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
The 1-0 home is swung on and missed. Strike one.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the Payoff pitch home. High in the air out to center field. Schnell is underneath this one, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, number 12.
Stepping in once again is Henry. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
1 ball and 2 strikes the count. The 1-2. High and deep to right center. Center fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Now at the plate is Paul Halpern. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. First pitch coming. Here it is. Halpern has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is. He shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws.
That's a ball.
Ball 2 now.
2-0.
Three and 0 now.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Now the pitch. 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
Into the box, Nick Schnell. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Green is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Up next to the Cardinals, the first baseman, Kevin Ortiz.
So next to hit is Kevin Ortiz. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
One ball, two strikes.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
The 1-2 is taken for ball two.
Ball two.
2 out, nobody on. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. The 2-2 one more time. On the ground, softly towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. They still trail 1-0. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Nico Horner. He set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. First offering on its way. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
And it's 1-1.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
The 1-1 home. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
Now batting.
But we just witnessed a really nice running grab in the outfield, worthy of another look with Show Track. Had to go a long way, 115 feet according to the data, and of course the route was top-notch as well. At the plate now, Jacob deGrom. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
Ball in.
Swing and a flare down the line. And that's in there. Base hit.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count. 2-2. And he's able to find a knockout there.
Standing in now, Marshall Wood, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the 1-0.
Ball. Damn.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
2-0 count, the pitch.
Ball, that's upstairs.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
deGrom stands at first with 1 out. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
Wow, I'm shocked the hitter took it right there. That's a well-executed pitch down in the zone to try and get that double play.
The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Now batting, the left fielder, Nicholas.
So stepping in is Nicholas Green, singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. High and deep down the left field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Suarez is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, that's shortstop, Carson Cole.
Now to the plate, Carson Cole struck out in his last trip to the plate. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a liner. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he said they just aren't putting enough competitive at-bats together right now. They've certainly gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so he said they have to change their mentality at the plate. They can't accept that they're running into good pitching and therefore don't stand a chance. He wants to see his guys simplify their approach and battle at the plate to at least put the ball in play.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for St. Louis, the left fielder.
Leading off the inning, it'll be Jeremy Suarez as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up. First offering on its way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
That's not really where you want to miss right there. I know this guy has got power stuff, but you can't live in the middle of the plate against this lineup and expect to have success.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Drilled down the line, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
At the plate, Javier Lantigua. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 2 home runs and 30 RBIs. Here comes the 1-0. Popped him up. corner, waits on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The catcher, number 28, Joe Pena.
So next to bat will be Joel Pena. First pitch of the AB now. A ball and no strikes. Ball two as the breaking ball misses inside.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
The 2-0.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. One strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And it's fouled away. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They're down 1-0. Now at the plate here is number 45. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Here's the pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. This is in the air out to right. Fuentes is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
So 1 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. On its way is pitch number 75.
Hey!
Strike 2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1 and 2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Hit back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Hey, guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
Here's Chris Bryant now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here's the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Rizzo leads off first with 1 away. That fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
On the ground near home. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, number 12.
Ready now is Henry. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Austin Dean will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 0.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit in the air down the right field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The numbers coming in, 278 the average, 9 homers, and 51 runs batted in. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
The 1-1.
Ball.
2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
Now here it comes. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Into the box now, Vaughn Coppola. As he hits one on a line to left field, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the 2nd out.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented a tying run.
Stepping in now, Fernando Fuentes. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. No runs, just 1 hit, 1 error for the Cardinals to this point. Pulled high in the air out to left field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. They trail this one 1-0. Shea Murray enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 39, Shea Murray.
So here's the cleanup hitter. Nico Horner flew out last time up.
The second baseman, Nico. Norman.
He's set and the pitch. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Pitch on the way. In the air, out to right. Fuentes moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number one. So with one gone in the inning, we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the standings, and I think they can pretty much start to think about next year because they are well back in the division race. So here now's the pitcher, Jacob deGrom. Last time through was a base hit.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. One out, nobody on. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Down low, and the clock thickens here. 3-0. The Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. The 3-0 pitch is laid off, but in there for strike one.
Yeah, this is one of my biggest pet peeves in the game, when guys get count leverage and take fastballs. It's a game of fastballs. You calibrate everything off the heater. Surprising take right there.
The 3-1. Left side, but well fouled. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Grounded up the first baseline. And there are 2 away now.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Digging in next, Marshall Wood. First pitch on its way. Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So he's aboard following the 2-out base hit, and here in the penultimate month of the season, look up that word in your summer homework, kids. It's time to check out the league leaders in team batting average. And you can see, in fact, that these guys currently lead the National League in that category, and in fact lead all of baseball as well. So here is Nicholas Green. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First delivery to him. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Has a look, now the pitch. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball two. Wood is off of first with 2 away. Squared that one up just a little late. Now a throw over to first. Don't want to forget about him. This is pulled into right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Now batting, shortstop, Carson Cole.
Into the box, Carson Cole, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch, and this is yanked hard down the left field line, and that is down for extra bases, as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. And to score is the runner from first. It's a 3-0 game.
This thing was a double or more the second it left his bat. He really drove it well, and it ended up one-hopping the wall out there. And more importantly, he picks up 2 RBI along the way.
And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Looking to minimize the damage here. Comes set, and the 0-1.
No, that's low.
2 down, runners at first and second. Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
The right fielder, number 19,
Randy Rosario will head to the mound yet again as he'll be making his 90th appearance this season.
Number 43, Randy Rosario.
Next up is Chris Bryant. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
First pitch of the AB now. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits here. No errors, and 2 men left on base. 7th inning coming up. Indiana is on top 4-0. seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll give way to the rookie second baseman, Paul Halpern.
Hey, this is where you go up there and you just focus on doing your job. Turn the scoreboard off in your head. I know you're down a lot, but you have to have one quality at bat followed by another quality at bat. Don't give any outs away. No ABs go unnoticed right here.
That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those two pitches weren't even close. Paul's behind at the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
The 2-0 on the way. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. No walks so far. Here's the 3-2. And I might have jinxed him as he misses there for ball 4.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
And now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Nick Schnell. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch on its way.
Oh, that's low.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Halpern on at first, nobody out. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top notch. This guy's a horse.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for the second strike.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Now this is out in front, may be tough to get to, and he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
The first baseman, number 5, Kevin.
Now out of the dugout comes the manager as he'll make his way towards the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So we'll leave here with 1 out in the 7th as he now hopes the bullpen can go ahead and get him the W. Trevor Williams will come on now as he'll be appearing in his 45th game this year. Kevin Ortiz will be his first assignment out of the bullpen as he'll stand in with a runner in scoring position at second and 1 away. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Corner backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
The left fielder, number 11, Jeremy Suarez.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Jeremy Suarez. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll get back a run here as they're on the board. It's 4-1.
Hey, Dero, there's a prime example of a little ambush piece, right? Come up there looking to hit right off the get-go. First pitch comes in, whack, base hit.
Yeah, you want to know if this guy was ready to go? He had a game plan. Hashtag ambush. Here we go now.
At the plate now, Javier Lentigua, as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. He's set. Here's the 0-1. That misses to the Cardinal shortstop, and it's even at 1-1.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. Now it'll be Henry. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Number 12.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Well, it's always daunting to know that you've got to deal with the 3, 4, 5 hitters to start out an inning, but even more so when the 3 hitter starts it out with a double.
Yeah, he's going to have to start making some good pitches to get out of this thing. Job number 1 is to get the next guy, and ideally you keep him from advancing the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
To the plate now, Nico Horner. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. That's wide, 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Here's a fly ball toward the line in right field. A long run, and he's not going to get there. It falls for extra bases. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is a reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI 2-bagger.
Austin Meadows will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. First delivery to him. They'll come into this one at 328. 26 home runs and 101 RBIs. Lifted the other way down the left field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. No one out with a runner at second. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pops this one up. Ortiz into foul territory, and no one will get this one. The 0-1 on its way. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Racing back, the right fielder on the warning track. He makes the catch, and he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. So now into the box is Nicholas Green as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here.
Hey, this guy handles lefties pretty well as that above 300 batting average to test. He swings it really good from the right side.
First offering on its way.
1-0.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder giving chase, and that'll plate run number 6. It's now a 6-1 ball game. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
So now to the plate, Carson Cole. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit hard to third. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Indiana is on top here, 6-1. Dan Winkler has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring in the first-year catcher, Joel Pena.
Joel Pena.
And the pitch.
Ball left outside.
Grounded down the third baseline, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
You know, D-Row, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
Mark Colson.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Green will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
Up next for the Cardinals, the third baseman, Vaughn Coppola.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Vaughn Coppola. First offering.
At the ball.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Pena, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. ground ball to third, and they could get two. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Right fielder Fernando swipes it.
Number 22 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 22.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Fernando Fuentes is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one.
Man, the Redbirds, they've been struggling all game long. They've yet to been able to get that big hit. This is the time for the big hit for the Redbirds.
Oh, that's off the plate.
And he lays off for ball one. A ballman, two strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
First and second now, one man out. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
And now, Paul Halpern. And, Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Here's the 0-2. Now a ball lined to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. Pena rounds the corner and is headed home. He scores. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now.
Dan, as a former infielder, I apologize for him. Nothing's more frustrating or upsets you more as a defender than making an error and seeing that guy come around to score.
You know what? And that's one of those cases as a pitcher, D-Row. There's not much you can do. Listen, there are physical and there are mental errors, and you just have to, as a pitcher, go ahead and look past that now and try to pick up your teammate and try to get it out any way you can.
Nick Schnell is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Fouled away. That misses 1-2. Right 3 called, and the inning is over. 2 hits here in the inning lead to a run for the Redbirds. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Storm are out on top 6-2. Brian Bunnell is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 68, Brian Bunnell.
Now at the plate, number 45. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far.
The center fielder, number 45.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. And oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Now batting,
Oh, and that was a
first
big
baseman.
mistake right there. This guy might be their best base-stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
The 1-0. Bunnell has racked up over 70 innings on the mound and allows over a run an inning, an ERA over 9. Throw over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
The 1-2. Popped him up. Halpern has a play. 1 away.
The right fielder, number 19, Chris Bryant.
Next up, Chris Bryant. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Now a move over to first, and the runner will get back standing. Now the 1-0.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike. Nope,
Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner.
2-1.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a throw over, back in standing. The 2-1. Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Left fielder looking up to the track, to the wall, and that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Chris Bryant plates a pair with a home run, number 196 for his career, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
That's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Number 12.
In now, Henry, as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees at strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
2, second baseman, Nico Horner.
Stepping in now, Nico Horner. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Halpern takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the 2nd out. Number 96 will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 96.
He's set. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Throw over to the bag. Runner back standing. Henry leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. The 1-1 home. Hit hard on the ground to second. Scooped up. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Last chance. Dominic Leone comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. First pitch coming. Here it is. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
High pop-up. Oh, and they botch this one as it drops in the infield. At the plate, Jeremy Suarez, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a rather interesting decision here is they'll put him on and move the runner into scoring position.
The batter, number 8, shortstop, Javier Lantigua.
And a surprising intentional walk here from the dugout, as that will now load the bases. Now,
Number 28, Joe Pena.
Garrett Cole is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out. Here's the first pitch to him. Cole, a 6'4" right-hander. He's in the midst of his 14th major league season, so I guess you could say baseball has been good to him.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game with this guy. You don't hang around 13 years. I always say this, you show me a good teammate, I'll show you a guy who opens the door every day, and you know exactly what you're getting. The consistency this guy has had can't go unnoticed, and he's had an amazing career.
Outside.
And he misses there. 1-2. Two and 2 to the Cardinals catcher.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Johan Peniagua is at the plate as he watches ball one. And he won't bite it. That one either. It's 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Ground ball left side. He's got it to second for one. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Good job there to slam the door for the win, and they finish the month with a bang, just the way you want to.
8-2 tonight's final. The Storm win for the 106th time, most in the division. Jacob deGrom wins his 17th game of the season as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Joe Gatto has slapped with his 15th loss of the season. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
On 13 hits.